Most people believe financial freedom is about money. They think the path is simple. Earn more, invest more, save more. But the truth is far deeper than that. Financial freedom is not just a financial problem. It is an identity problem. Your income, your habits, and your financial results are all connected to how you see yourself. And this is why true financial freedom requires something deeper than new strategies. It requires becoming a different person. 1. Your current identity created your current results. Every financial outcome in your life is the result of thousands of small decisions. How you spend money, how you invest, how you negotiate, how you approach opportunity. These decisions are not random. They are guided by identity. Someone who identifies as a spender behaves differently from someone who identifies as an investor. Identity shapes behavior. Behavior shapes outcomes. If you believe you are someone who struggles financially, your decisions will reflect that belief. You will avoid investments. You will hesitate to negotiate higher income. You will prioritize short-term comfort over long-term growth. The first step toward financial freedom is recognizing that your financial results are not just about what you do. They are about who you believe you are. 2. The employee identity limits financial growth. Most people are trained to think like employees. From school to early careers, the focus is on completing tasks and following instructions. Employees focus on effort. Owners focus on outcomes. Employees measure success by hours worked. Owners measure success by value created. This identity difference changes everything. Employees optimize schedules. Owners optimize leverage. Employees trade time for money. Owners build systems that generate money. This is why two people working equally hard can end up with very different financial outcomes. One person focuses on completing tasks. The other focuses on creating value. Financial freedom requires a shift from employee thinking to ownership thinking. Ownership thinking focuses on assets, systems, and long-term value. It asks questions like, what can I build that creates value over time? How can I create leverage? What assets can I own that produce income? These questions change financial behavior, and over time they change financial results. 3. Consumer identity versus asset builder identity. Modern culture encourages consumption. Advertisements constantly encourage spending. Social media encourages lifestyle display. This creates a consumer identity. Consumers measure success by what they can buy. Better phones, better cars, better experiences. But wealth is not built through consumption. It is built through asset accumulation. Asset builders think differently. They focus on investments, businesses, equity ownership, intellectual property, digital assets. Assets produce income. This identity shift transforms financial trajectories. 4. Risk tolerance is an identity trait. Financial growth requires calculated risk. Investing, building businesses, starting projects, learning new skills. But risk tolerance is strongly connected to identity. Someone who identifies as cautious will avoid uncertainty. Someone who identifies as a builder will approach uncertainty differently. Wealth creators understand that growth requires movement. They do not avoid risk completely. They manage risk. They diversify investments. They develop multiple income streams. They continuously upgrade their skills. This allows them to move forward without reckless decisions. Identity determines how you interpret risk, and that interpretation determines how you act. If you are still watching this video, it means you are serious about your life. 5. Long-term thinking is a wealth identity. Financial freedom requires patience. Assets take time to grow. Investments compound slowly. Skills develop gradually. But modern culture encourages short-term thinking, instant gratification, quick rewards, immediate results. Wealth builders think differently. They understand that the most powerful force in finance is time. Compound growth requires patience. Skill development requires patience. Reputation building requires patience. People who identify as long-term builders make decisions differently. They invest consistently. They reinvest profits. They prioritize long-term outcomes over short-term comfort. This identity shift allows compounding to work in their favor. Your environment reinforces your identity. Identity is influenced by environment. The people around you shape what feels normal. If everyone around you struggles financially, financial struggle begins to feel normal. If everyone around you spends without investing, consumption becomes the default behavior. But environments can also accelerate growth. When you surround yourself with people focused on building, investing, and improving, your perspective shifts. Conversations change. Ideas change. Expectations change. Your identity adapts to the environment you are part of. This is why changing environments can accelerate financial growth. 7. Discipline becomes natural when identity changes. Many people struggle with financial discipline, saving money, investing consistently, avoiding unnecessary spending. But discipline becomes easier when identity changes. Someone who identifies as an investor does not struggle to invest regularly. Someone who identifies as a builder naturally focuses on creating value. Their behavior aligns with their identity. The goal is not constant motivation. The goal is identity alignment. When identity shifts, behavior follows naturally. Final message. Financial freedom is not only a financial process, it is a psychological transformation. It requires shifting identity, from consumer to asset builder, from employee thinking to ownership thinking, from short-term comfort to long-term value creation. When identity changes, decisions change. When decisions change, financial outcomes change. Money follows identity, and financial freedom begins the moment you start becoming the person who builds wealth,